Alright, sorry about that. I think we're good to go. Yep. My OBS studio just like exploded on me, which is fun. So we're back. I'll kind of quickly reintroduce the stream because, you know, we exploded and whatnot. So we're hoping to retest with the source, with the new Galgamons inside. And we're also going to be testing the like tamer heavy version of Mother Shota again, because I really want to look at these Beetlemons specifically. That is the speedrun intro to save time, because we've used up like 20 minutes of what I would normally be streaming with. So we're just going to head straight into a match and hit up the source. Now, what we just faced was Pyramidimon, and we were kind of eating shit. The game bugged a little bit, and we were able to freely get some additional value. But I think we were going to have lost that game, to be honest with you. It wasn't going too well. I'm going to quickly leak some DMs. That's cool. Wicked. Restarting my PC, put Discord on the wrong monitor. Very funny. Going well today. Luckily, nothing too crazy. Alright, we got relatively okay start. We would need to find a level 5, but I'm kind of happy with this because we've got, you know, things to do in raising, and we've got a surge, so I'm pretty happy with that. Oh boy, Robin's Mother Shota. Alright, I should be a special. I should be pretty good at this. I mean, I'm pretty used to the matchup. Imperial typically eats shit into Mother Shota, so we'll see how this goes. It'll be very fun to see. I think I'm gonna give it a little bit more memory than you'd otherwise like to, because a lot of its play, if it doesn't have its tamer out, is going to be involving putting us to 3 anyway. Because if you give Mother Shota exactly 3 memory, Tai Kamiya is like the only thing they have in the deck that costs 4. Okay, he's on an Emperor. I'll be interested to see the build. But yeah, exactly. Like, he didn't have Tai Kamiya, so it's 3 in pass, so I get to go to 3. And a lot of the time, if you don't have the Black Tamer, you're just slamming levels 5s, which all cost 7 or 8 memory, depending on what you're running. So the guy got a little unlucky here. He happened to go up against somebody who knows what's up. I could try and get really lucky, and I could try and get a Jawgrass. He has got the blocker set up already, so we're not going to get any chump swings whatsoever. Hexablow is going to be critical in this matchup for killing all the mothers. So I think we play around trying to find that. Now, if we promote, he gets an additional memory. If we slam this, he's just at 1. Hey, good to see you, Hazel. In we go. Yeah, so we'll do this. We're not going to use this just yet, because we don't actually need to. And we're just going to slam Davis, put him to 1. Now, the deck has no real aggression until it can get Medieval Gallant on board, if it's running Medieval Gallant anyway. We'll take the Vmon. And I don't think Dynamon is going to help us massively, so we're going to grab Stingmon. Because we already have 1 Dynamon. But we're probably going to need to Jawgrass a few times to make this fight work. Yeah, once again, just passing turn. So this is very, like, very expected behavior. Okay, now we have a lot of search power, so I am going to promote because we have a free search, which will hopefully find us a level 5. And if we don't find level 5, we still have this to find the level 5. Okay, that's 2 level 5s, so we're in. And we're ready to go now. Now, obviously, we don't have a whole lot of play after we go to 5, but we can go up into something big. Potentially try and DP climb, which we're not going to be able to do right now. So what we really want to do is find our Hexablow. But in the meantime, doing something like this is going to be nice, because this is going to get us a bit of card draw. And obviously Hexabot helps us in two ways. It can get rid of some Shotos, and it can also enable us to bugger off a little bit of the mothers if they have blocker at the time, because we can just win the fight with Ice Wall. So I'm sure we're about to discover if they're running like some kind of Etamon build or some kind of hard slammable ace. But I think we're okay with what we have in the back here, to where we're okay if they kind of do stuff like that. Okay. I think Medieval Gallantmon is going to be slightly more important here for the meantime, because we have a couple of level 3s we can use. And the stuff we're looking for, we can't search with the Search of Emon, because we're just really looking for Hexablow right now. He's going to go to 2 memory. This is the most memory we've given him all game. And he'll be on 2 mothers. The main fear here is that he has Medieval Gallant in his hand, and then he'll do some like big vortex piercing swings through us. That's the biggest fear we have. Okay, he's into his second Shoto. This is fine for us. I'm still not particularly scared. So we can DP climb to 15 with Fortitude. If we can get 2 of these Vmons. No, just 1 of these Vmons even. And we've also got Medieval Gallant, which Alliance is so hard that, you know, at the end of the day, we're coming down, like, really big here. So, let's play a Vmon, shall we? We'll drop this Vmon, so we can get a reduced evolution. And we'll see if we can find some good stuff. So again, really what I want here is Hexablow. That's what I'm really after. But I'll sort of take other stuff as well. So currently what I'm considering is the fact that I can Medieval Gallant, pop this, Evo for 2, let's say, into, say, this. Swing an Alliance. But, I mean, that's not the best play, because then we just lose the Medieval. So I'm not sure Medieval is the right timing just yet. So maybe we shouldn't have dropped that. Let's just go in the back, see if we can find Hexablow again. Okay, we have at least got the backup plan. Okay. Now that we have the backup one, I'm feeling like the play is to just pop this bad boy and go up into Dynamon. We're not going to get its Wet Digivolving effect, but we're at least providing them with something pretty annoying in the form of, you know, if they try and delete this, we get 3 Digimon. We can't suspend anything, so we're just gonna... We could suspend ourselves, but they have nothing that can attack yet. I mean, this might not even be the black hybrid build. This could be like the Sec-Conny, like, Angel Z build, which I'm not particularly used to playing against. But if it is, unless they have Shadow Seraphimon for a hard slam, I think we're okay here. But even the Shadow Seraphi hard slam gets us down to this Vmon, which we can reload things. Yeah, he's just passing turn now. This is fine. We're gonna get this guy back. We still don't have Hexablow, which sucks. It'd be great to have Hexablow. Do we have the memory to establish a second big stack? So we drop Evo for 2. DNA, pull back 2, go into Gallant for 3, and then we swing with Alliance. Yeah, I think that's the play. Because at least if we're Alliance swinging at like insane numbers, you know, they have to give that respect. Like, if we can start chipping away at their mother resource, we're really happy. Yeah, might as well use it now, because we're not going to get the effect from the second bit, so we'll just stop getting prompted about it. Or DNA. Go up into Medieval Gallant. Unfortunately, we're not able to suspend those guys, so we'll do no selection. I mean, we can try it. It won't let us. That's fine. We'll attack. And we get some card draw, which is nice. Hopefully we'll actually pull into like a Hexablow so we can start dealing with this a bit more proactively. Oh my god. Where is the Hexablow? We'll just suspend that. So we're huge. We're doing 26k. Oh, okay, that's rough. We have Partition. And we have Chimeramon, so we're not actually in the worst situation here. It sucks that that's the first thing we've hit, but ultimately, could have been a lot worse. I would have much rather they hit the Dynamon. Obviously, I don't think it can, right? Is it highest level or highest? It is highest level. So if they'd hit Dynamon, we would have got 3 dudes back. But this is nice. So far, that's good. That means that they really don't want to use their Rivals Barrage, because we're just going to get lots of dudes. We can re-DNA. We're not going to gain any memory from re-DNAing. But it is... But we can get Partition back under it. So let's just do that. And, you know, if we're really lucky, we draw into Hexablow, am I right? Oh! I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. It was bound to happen eventually. So we'll give it Partition this time. Again, try and minus DP, but we're not going to be allowed to. And now we start making some progress. Some real forward progress on the board. Because now we get to kill a Shoto. Can't DNA. I mean, this is where it would be really fun to run, like, Examon or something as, like, a level 7 top end. Because the amount of times you have, like, a green and a blue, you could end up turning DNA into Examon. I don't know that we'd really gain any benefit from it, other than having double Partition, which would be hilarious. Okay, I presume he's going to kill the Hexablow here, but this is not the end of the world for us. Because, again, we have Partition. So this is like the Beelstar Mother hybrid, like Shoto build, which I think for our particular purpose is the best one we could have found. Now there is the potential to try and overrun him. I think we want just one of the ones that's going to make us more memory efficient in general. We do have a Surge. We do have a bit of card draw. I think if we're going to do anything, we want to do this one at the back. Okay, we're not really finding a whole lot that we'd want here. We can stun this. This is still not doing a whole lot for us, because we can't really get it to pop off. We do have this to get jamming. We currently don't have a way to DNA, though. So I think we just have to do a little search. Look for a DNA piece. There we go, there's one. Throw the other 2 away. All we needed was the DNA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to have one more card for this to be really cheap, so we're not going to use it just yet. We'll save it for later if we can get like a Mirage on board. We'll just progress with these pieces. Then we'll be pulling back the 2 memory. And then we can start harassing them with Gallant again. Oh, we're gonna pull back loads of memory actually. Huh. Do we want to harass with Gallant, or do we want to go Mirage and then pull loads? I don't think we want a Mirage, because we need to make some forward progress in this game. So we're just gonna go Medieval. It's really annoying that we find Hexabar immediately after going into that, but that's fine. We've used up 1, 2 of our Jogress pieces, so we should have lots left. We're not like, I don't know, 3, 4. We've used up about half them. That's fine. Our backup strategy is to overwhelm them with swings later if need be. So now we can try and use another... force another mother block. Okay, they do have the purple hybrid package. Seventh lightning. Very interesting. Okay, so we need to even something in the back. So we'll go into this Stingmon so that we won't trigger their bullshit. Okay, this is good for us. This is really good for us. If they have Death Eggs, this is really punishing. But if they don't, this is absolutely chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'd suck either way. I don't know. Their hand size is super low. I think we just do it so that we have a better turn next turn. And risk the fact that they might have it. We can activate one of the line. Digivolving effects, we will not. And then again, have to say no to the double DNAs. Alright. This is good though. We have a way to deal with the other Shoto. We've got ways to punch through. Currently they only have 1 block. He's deleted one of his mothers for us in order to add Dusk and Beal. Okay. We have 3 colors. He can mill 4. So he might be trying to mill us out here, but I don't think he has the beans to do it. And we can try and win next turn. Very interesting. I think we just win this then. Yeah, so we promote this. This will play this little guy. His on play will kill the Velgamon. Which means that when we go up into our Mirage, we will have reduced the amount of pieces they have. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, you can get your Matashita back. That's fine. I don't think you live this. Because we have 3 swings, you have 1 block. Well, we have 4 swings and you have 1 blocker. So. We didn't even need to do anything fancy here. I mean, obviously we probably should, but they saw it before we did, or before we started moving. I was just double checking we didn't have anything safer we could do. But luckily there was absolutely no need. We had it. Alright, cool. The big boogeyman deck defeated. I don't know that they were having the best game of their lives, but this is why I'm not a huge fan of this particular variant. It feels like it's playing 3 decks simultaneously. Like it's playing a blocker deck, it's playing a Beelstar deck, and it's playing purple hybrid. And I think like, as much as they all sort of help each other out and they can be good, I think it's very easy to then just have pieces that don't work with each other. So like, it feels to me inherently more bricky. So yeah. I kind of wish Europeans the black hybrid variant. It would have been nice to have seen that now. Being second, well, all we need is a Pale. And this is a pretty good hand, so we'll keep. I think this is the guy we just played against. It is the guy we just played against. Rematch, best of 3. I'm gonna move slightly slowly here. And just give him the 1 memory. Okay, I was really hoping we could draw into a cheaper Evo for the back, but we're not doing it, so we'll just do this. And then I will Jade boost. They just set it, that was really silly. Okay, we're gonna need rookies at some point. So that's good. I should have Galgamon and then Jade boosted because they're gonna set to 3 either way. What is this angry little brick thing, Biz? That looks menacing as fuck. Okay, he goes as Digimon Emperor, so we are extra punished. He's getting very much his purple hybrid setup going. Velga's gone, he probably has Dusk in hand. He's ready to fuck me up. I lose 2 memory if I promote. I still don't have my pieces, so we're just gonna end breeding here. Throw down the Searcher. Please hit level 5. You did. Wonderful. Perfect. So go up by 2. Evo for 2. Play for 3. Jogress. They don't have blockers, so we can do 2 checks. Yeah, I think that's the play. Go for 2. Yeah. Memory plus. They're low on cards, so it sucks to give them cards back, but you know, it also kind of is what it is. So pop this. Drop this. Do a little Joe Gresson. While we can. And then we'll double attack. Draw 1. We're going to get 2 card draw here, so we might find something real nice. Perfect. Because we just get rid of it instantly. And the nice thing about this as well is we're going to actually lock them out from doing swings with their Velgamon. Because they're not going to have enough sources on Dusk to swing. So, this is quite funny. And finally, Galgamon comes in clutch because we're giving jamming to our Sec +1 Hexaplow. I mean, this is fair and reasonable. They're just going to blow us up. But we'll get our partition. And we instantly have another DNA. And they don't have blocker right now. So we just need to not trigger our Davis and Can. And we're happy days. We don't have anything in here to go into, so we're not going to promote. We're not going to use this. We will just Jogress again. Now, his security is kind of scary because it could have like big option cards. And if we find big option cards, we're a bit worried. But I think we also just have to take the risk and just go for it. Because we're getting card draw. Attraction card, delete one reference level 4 and one level 6. Fine, that's awesome. 7th lightning doesn't do anything to us. We're straight through the middle. Velgamon is fine. We're jamming anyway. Now we can kill his medieval gallant. If we evo ours. And we can drop maybe like yeah, we can just drop something else. So we'll evo up into medieval. Okay, nice. And now we have a partition pair. So suspend that, then it's gonna get popped. That solves that problem. They are still gonna go to 3 either way, so we'll evo. Ooh, that is something I sort of forgot, is that when we're on Galgamon, we can't actually evo. But that is fine, because we got Togemogi and we've got Sting. So we'll go into this Sting in the back, because this is a reasonable Sting to go into. And then we might as well drop this as a Surge. I mean, they can now do their Dusk Velga combo. So giving them more colors is maybe not the brightest idea. But blue is a single color, and we already have a blue, so maybe it's not the end of the world. But searching is annoying. Because this would limit them. If with 2 things on the board, they can only do 3. Which kind of feels nice for the milling. Because it'd be 3, and then if they really want to do something again, it'd be 2. So I don't actually think we have any need to play anything. We're just going to end turn. Because we have our Jogras next turn with Partition, so we can just swing belligerently. The only thing that would be annoying is if they find a Shoto to drop on us. But if they don't find Shoto, we're fine. And this is the other reason why I prefer different builds, is because if you're playing different builds, you have an easy way of finding your Shotos. And Shoto giving blocker to Mother is kind of like the whole jam, right? So that's a pretty important part of it. Yeah, understandably making us different colors. This is fine. We lose this. We never really expected to keep it. It's all good. And this is also where like Partition wouldn't have even really helped, because they're just going to do it again now. Luckily, they only have the memory to do it once more. And again, they're only going to get a mill 3 here. It's a bit of a shame, because ideally they'd get like a mill 1 and a 2, but it's okay. Alright, they did find Shoto. So we can't just quickly go win the game. We're going to have to do something a little bit more special. We don't currently have a top end to go into, and we're very poor. But I think we gotta just take those risks. We don't have end of turn Jawgrass, but we do have this, so this is okay. Being that we... I don't know that we want to search right now, because we need level 6 pieces, and our searches get rid of our level 6s. So let's just do some memory gain. If we play this... and then we play this. So we're just going to try and get as much memory as humanly possible. We will then go into one of these. Which one's been used? I can't tell. I think this one came out first. I really hope I'm right here. It's really annoying that it's hard to tell. Oh no, we fucked it. We went on the wrong one. So we're down a memory. God damn it. I should have paid more attention to that. I don't know why they've come either side. That makes it really annoying to tell which one came out first. Okay, so we're one memory lower than we should have been. That's really annoying. We found a Dynamon. That's kind of big for us. We can still do this. We can jog grass. Again, not quite sure why I evoed there. We already had Stingmon. I've played this very poorly. This is not the best example of how to play this game. Man, real shame they found the Shoto there. But maybe they were holding it in hand. You know, we gotta give them some credit. They might have just been playing well. It's always a possibility. If we do this, I mean, we're really suffering now. We might get milled out because they've got the colors to do it. I think. Because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. Then they do it again. Then they do it again. 4, 8, 12. Okay, actually they don't have the bodies to mill us. Without you doing 4 Velgas, which I mean is possible, but they're just gonna slam Medieval Gallon, I guess. Very interesting. It'd be hilarious if they kill this guy. No, they're not that dumb. That's a real shame. Oh, interesting. So we'll get to kill the Medieval Gallant just off of the Fortitude then. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know that that's how that's supposed to work, but that's... Huh. I guess, yeah, the Fortitude happens before the end of the battle, supposedly. Huh. It's interesting. Worth remembering, though. I need to check that, because if that's true, then that's a way better way to use this card. We're gonna have to just drop things. Here. Hopefully they just kill the dino. They don't have blocker. So as long as we can get up into a Joggrass, we're good. Which I think they've just given us the ability to do. So we drop this. We're gonna get jamming as well. So we have the cheap Evo here. Yeah. Gain 1. Yeah, we might as well gain it all now. Then we have this Evo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, they're never at 8. We never get the cheap Evo. We've got this Joggrass. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do this. This will pull us back to 2 memory. And because we're adding the top to hand, if it's like some nasty removal option, we're good. And we have partitions, so we've got more swings coming. We can partition up to 3 times, or we can basically re-DNA like 3 times. So even if they somehow had a 7 ace, an 8 ace, and a 9 ace, all of which don't exist, we're probably okay. Have you ever had a case where some interaction you have had in the sim is different how it should have resolved? Yes, it happens a lot. The sim is like fan made, and the people making it are not being paid, which is why it's not like perfect, right? Because they're doing this for the love of the game and they're trying their absolute best, so it doesn't always come out perfect. They're doing this, I'm presuming, in their spare time. So, you know, there's 3,200 odd cards in the game right now. That's a lot of cards to program into a game, and that's a lot of interactions to figure out. They have a lot of the game done correct. I think they have like a public bug list somewhere. On like a website. Yeah, I think it's this page. They've got the upcoming updates page. So, you know, these are all the known game issues right now. And these are all like the known card issues. So every single one of these right now is like, you know, something going a little bit wrong with a card. Now, considering there are like 3,000 cards in the game, this list is actually pretty short. And some of it is like, you know, they're affecting like some really old cards that aren't seeing maybe like the most play in the game. So it's not like even the end of the world. The main thing is whenever a new set comes out, we normally have some problems with some of the new cards. So for instance, Medieval Gallantmon, which is the card we've been abusing a lot in this deck and in this deck. This guy that like we're seeing the picture of. You know, he's a little bit bugged right now. You don't get to choose the order of which, or you don't get to choose some of his when, like, you may type effects. Like, you're forced to do them. So if I commit to the when digivolving, if there's a valid deletion target, or if there are targets that I could hit with deletion, I have to pick one. Whereas normally, like, in the paper game, like, that's not true. You can say, like, no, I don't want to do the rest of this. And for some reason, he seems to be able to delete things that are higher in DP than you should be able to hit. So, yeah, there are definitely some bugs. Though, as long as you're sort of aware of them mentally, like, it's pretty good. And a lot of the time, I'll learn it stuff. Like, I'll see, like just there, the interaction of the dino. For some reason, I would have assumed that it would have happened by the time battle ended, or at least in my head, that's what I was thinking. But actually, like, it would come out and it would, like, try and kill the mother, because that's lower DP at the moment. So sometimes you also just learn things. But we'll give it one more game with the Solus, and then we'll do a little bit of the mother stuff. Hopefully that pause will get us a different opponent, because we have now clapped 2 out of 3 of that game. So we'll look for someone else. This hand is bad, I think, especially for first. We only have these, and we have no rookies. Okay, it's basically worse than it was before, but that's fine. We always just slam the tamer. So this is either Magnamon or Imperial Dramon. Mother is what you played during the EU major, right? Yes. Yes, it is. That's what we took to the EU finals. Okay, this is Magnamon. Slightly different build, but like not super different. Okie dokie. So we still don't have a rookie. Okay, we're fucked. If we had 3, I could at least hard slam Dinomon. But we're fucked. This is probably a match loss. Sucks to have it happen, but these things do happen. Unfortunately, sometimes you break. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, I feel like he would have been way better off just being aggressive. We still haven't found anything. Oh my god, this is dire. This is absolutely dire. Oh man, it really depends on what armor forms he has. But I think just hard dropping this and praying it lives is like not even the worst move. Maybe I should have hard dropped this one because this is cheaper next turn, but I also feel like... I don't know what I feel like. I feel like I just wanted to give him less memory. If we pull this back, it's an absolute miracle. Okay. Sick. This is coming back to our hand. And it could be worse, could be gone forever. So he's getting 3 swings at least if he's feeling safe. Okay. There are things that if they go to the trash we're feeling okay about. Currently it's none of these. So this has its super immunity now, which is going to be really grim. I mean, really, we just want to get this Dynamon out kind of ASAP, but they're never giving us enough memory. Because if we can at least slam him, and we don't have Fortitude actually, so slamming him isn't even that useful. Oh my god. Come on, just be a rookie. Ah, that's not a rookie. Cool. Yeah, we lose. These things happen. Sometimes you just die. It's fine, we go again. This will be the last one now. That one sucked. I want to get a good game in. I don't want to be broken. Xander with a Z. We will be the turn player. I don't know why I'm not being displayed a hand. It's kind of like one of those things where if I mulligan this, I'm going to absolutely cry. Because I'll get something way worse, so we'll keep. Okay, we're into the good egg. I feel like we normally end up with the one of as our first egg, which is really annoying, but... Okay, we go into this. Okay, we've got a few searches. Okay. And this is where it's kind of punishing that we run the Galgamon over the other one, because we cannot find it in search. But... I don't know. We gotta see how many times this happens to us. So far it's happened, I think, once. Which is good, because like it's the thing I was the most worried about with running it, was that it would like bite us in the ass. And so far it hasn't really bit us in the ass. So it's good. Okay. A quick old disconnect. I guess we do one more game on the source before we move to Mother Shoto, because again, we want to actually see a game. We don't want to just see like the first 2 turns. Okay. I kind of like this hand better, so we'll keep this. And we're up against dinos. I think this is the thing we're seeing the most on the sim. I think the absolute madman that got the top 16 with the Dino deck has really influenced the current like popular decks. So we'll go this in the back, and then we'll do a little bit of search. Yeah, let's search for this because we don't have our tamer yet, and we really want to hit some tamers. And we don't really get punished here. We get it either way. So we'll get the Stingmon because we just need the other pieces of the puzzle. We have an end of turn Jogress as well, so if we get past to 1, we can promote Evo into this. This will go for 1, Evo for 3, end of turn we Jogress. We pull back no memory, but we get like stuns and stuff. But that's fine. He just deleted us anyway. So it is what it is. End breeding here. I'm liking that we have things to go into, but we're still just not quite there. Let's just drop a Jade Mem. I think this sets us up nicely. If anything, I kind of just want more Vmon search. Because at least now we can hard play this, Evo into something, and then Jogress, hopefully. How much memory would we need for that? We need 6 memory, though. That's quite a lot of memory. Again, the other thing with this, if it was a Legionmon, obviously it'd be slightly easier to go into this stuff, but we're going to have access to 5 memory, which I think is going to put us 1 short. But regardless, I'm going to go... Am I going to go for it? Is that even the right move? So we push this, play for 3, go hit, pump to Evo, that goes for 3. We don't have end of turn, but we could get end of turn if we do this. Okay, let's just end that. And instead of doing all this crazy calculations, let's just Evo in the back and choke. They do currently have 3 swings, which is a little bit scary, because that's all of our security. But we're going to stun their board out. They don't have an egg, so we should be okay. We should be fine, even if we lose all of our security, which we're about to lose. They're also going to deal with a lot of their own problems for us. So now, all we need to be careful of is the fact that they only need to slip 1 thing past us. That's fine. Okay, I think we're fine with this. I'm not sure I entirely get why they have... I mean, I get it's the red and the green, you can do a DNA here. I don't... I guess it's Tamer hate? I don't know. I don't think I rate that much, but it is what it is. It's up to them. So we can go into this. We can Jogress, which is going to neutralize 1 threat at least. So that deals with that guy. We don't have jamming, so I don't know that we want to swing, but we are 10k. Ugh. It's all very rough. It's all very rough. I think we just go into this and we 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna get 2 memory back, so we'll end up at 2. We could pop the Jade Mem, but I feel like that's a bit greedy right now. We could go into Dynamon though. And then we kill their thing. And then we just have Dynamon, which would be really big and have Sac +1 and Fortitude, and we have the Partition. Maybe that's the play. The question is, do we give them 5 memory for it, or do we give them 3 memory for it? I'm inclined to say 5, because once we've cleared the board and they have no raising area, I don't know that we're actually scared of a whole lot. So I think I'm just gonna do this. And we'll suspend ourselves so that they'll have to swing into us. Okay, we now have access to Gallon. If they kill this, we'll end up with, like... Because the other thing as well is I don't think they have, like, a Rush Blitz thing in here. Unless they, like, EVO all the way up. And I don't know. They wouldn't have Rush, so, yeah, I think we'd be fine. So if they kill this, we get 3 bodies, which we can turn straight back into a Chimera. If anything, we would have been better off if they killed us. And this guy's huge, so he's going to prevent them from doing 2 checks, because his on-play is going to also be, like, big and, you know, scary. So we'll quickly Evo this in the back, just to see what we can find. That's nice for us. It's very nice. Ooh, that, oh my god. Okay, that's that's pretty grim. That is very grim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we have a Togemogu back here? We do not, because it's in the stack. Of course. How do you want to do this then? I think we don't want to provide them with a body that they could kill instead of him. But then I guess they always have to swing into him, so it doesn't really matter actually. So we actually do want to provide a body that's smaller, I think. So the lowest we could do is we could choke like this. But then we don't really have a play after that. So I think we just do this. And we look for more like good DNA pieces. Perfect. And we instantly find one. Okay. Alrighty. This could be way worse. Okay. And again, Dynamon is just being large and in charge, completely stopping them from killing us because they have to swing into our suspended Digimon while he is alive. And as soon as they kill this guy off with his Fortitude, he's going to come back and then he's going to blow up their dude. So they're opting to instead try and control the board out, which is fair and reasonable. Okay, now are these all turn effects? No, these are your turn effects. It has retail though, which is kind of gross. So promote this. We have, I think, a lot of play. Is there anything in here that we can go into? There's the Stingmon. That's big that there's that Stingmon. So I go for 3, Evo, pull back there, that's fine. Pop this, Evo for 1 here. Jogger, yeah, I think we do that. I think that's the plan. Gain our memory. Evo for reduced cost. Evo this. You can become the Stingmon. For the 1 memory. Pop this. Go for 2. You both draw. Then I should gain 1 here because you have enough. Beautiful. So this is where he works the same as the XV as well. I just get the memory on the Evo instead of like on the Jogras. So we got this. This is going to be good because this just stun locks their board for us. So now we can play the game a bit more aggressively. Oh, they disconnect. I guess we also technically have game, right? Because we swing with this, it does the 2 checks, and then we just double swing. So that's probably where this is that came from. I was thinking more about how we survive than lethal. I think I was, you know, obviously he's thinking about whether he dies or not. So we'll try the heavy Tamerhay build for our last couple games of the day. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, lots of play. Lots of play. Very interesting. Alright, we get to try a lot of this stuff. So we'll keep this hand. Hopefully we go to 3 memory, he like does something and gives us something, we can just slam these 2 things down and then we get to, you know, have fun. If he puts us to 2 though, we just drop Satsuki. Oh, we go to 3, we get both Tamers. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. We do want Shoto though. I'd be really tempted to double Satsuki in this instance, but because we have hybrids in hand that like are going to use up a lot of our memory, it feels better to do one of each. Okay, so they're setting up for maybe a Mega Gargo or something. It has the deletion and bounce protections. That doesn't really bother me because I'm not going to try and delete it anyway. Let's fucking try it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go up. Oh, okay. Let's not use this. Yeah, he Mega Gargos, perfect. He's probably gonna block. And then I'll lose a security, but... Oh, I see. Okay, so because I didn't Evo, I'm not gonna get to replay my Satsuki. Okay, that was silly of me then. But in my head, I was thinking about this play. Because I get to do this now. And then I get to have effectively dealt with the first Mega Gargo of the game. But it has cost me a Satsuki, which I don't know that I'm particularly happy about. I will establish this for now. And we'll play the Satsuki out. What we're looking for here now, and this is where I know I should have just Evo'd, put him to 1. The bait play was funny, but it wasn't good. I think I would have been much better just getting him to 1 memory by just like Evoing for 3 or whatever. I don't remember how much memory we actually had. We must have had like some insane amount actually. I can't even remember. Because I think we might have had 6. Because we Evo'd and then we still had room to play and do that. Yeah, we must have had like an insane amount. I think I was better going up into the Metal Caboterium though. And just chilling up. Oh no. My internet's a bit bad. I'm getting a warning that the internet's a bit bad. I'm sorry, guys. Unfortunately, I think I'm having a bit of technical difficulties today. Just trying to shut off my phone from the Wi-Fi. See if that helps. Okay, we're relatively okay here. I would have rather not have to hard play the rapid, but I will hard play the rapid if I need to. I don't think this has protection from anything. He's low on cards in hand, so it's not like the end of the world right now. Oh, wicked. I guess YouTube's just having a fit. It's telling me that it's not receiving enough video. Oh, there we go. It's gone back to excellent connection. Perfect. Well, if it didn't affect you guys, that's perfect. Oh, straight back into that. Just you and Biz. Yeah, we had some other people in earlier. Yeah, I know. Big. We had the 4 viewers. Yeah, I was kind of worried they'd get back to this, because that's not a good card for them to have access to. They can armor purge that. This can also armor purge. This doesn't have like sec +1 or anything, so I think we're happy to just block. As the swings come in, get the +2000. We're gonna have 2 Shotos. I mean, the advantage here is it should be difficult for them to like finish the game. It's a shame they had the other Rapid X though. Oh, they must have. Oh, I think they had Scramble on board and they just returned it. Yeah, no, I'm silly. Okay, he's got another Rapid X right now, so. But on the bright side, we go to high memory here. Okay. Well, rapid one is this. All your opponent's spending get -4k. Yeah. Yeah, that's the rough part. So it's really hard to establish something that's going to live. I don't have the memory to do it either. He has 3 potential checks coming. I don't know that I can keep my stuff alive. I could have put him to 2 memory, but I feel like he can still do a lot with 2. I mean, how much does this guy Evo for? 3. But if he has green scramble in hand, he gets it for 2. I think I just end turn here. And we're just going to set up a big blocker wall and pray that this will be enough to keep him away from us for a while. And again, you know, if this was the other build, I hate to say it, I think we were a bit better because the other hybrids just do more work for us in like forcing an attack or something to just force them to remove bodies at like more inconvenient timings for them. Okay, we get to go to 6 now. And we didn't find our hybrid, so this is getting very rough. They can shift out for 4 checks next turn, which sucks. We know they have another rapid. If we de-digivolve it, they get more value. The only advantage here is, well, prior to them playing that, we could have choked them to 1. We're just going to have to drop this guy and kind of pray a little bit here. I'm going to target not that, because to be honest, I think them being allowed to Evo is worse for us. Yeah, it just feels bad. And this is a huge prayer, but like, you know, maybe with 5 cards in hand, one of which we know being Rapid X, maybe they don't have a way to kill this before they have to like let us Evo to Mega Gargo. You know, maybe we get that lucky. The problem is, yeah, they're just going to use their Mimi to get that 4th guy out, and now they can just overwhelm us with checks. But if they try, if that's their plan, you know, without doing some Evos to clear this Rapid Mon, they're not going to get away with it. So that's good. They're giving the Alliance already, which hopefully means they're thinking about doing an Alliance swing. But I would assume they're just going to Evo up into a Rapid, kill off this my Rapid, and then I'm in trouble. But they're low on cards in hand, and we've seen 2 of this Rapid already, so they're probably digging. Alright, this is perfect. We actually have Blast Digivolve. Okay. Stop these. And then we'll say that this and this can't evolve. If we block it and kill it, they can go up again. So maybe I should have said this can't evolve, actually. Okay. It's a bit rough. We can let her check through. How much does this cost? This costs them 4. I think we're just gonna let the check through, crazily. Because I think letting them Evo again is rough for us. So that feels really silly, but I also kind of feel like that's right. If we draw into one of our black hybrid pieces here, then we are a very happy boy. Alright. We're off to the races here. Okay, he's setting up for his own Mega Gargo, probably. Though this gives me mine, which is pretty crazy here, if I wanted to go into it. Go 1, 2, 3. Mega Gargo can go on Rapid X, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Rapid 1 in name. So if I'm going to do anything, I would have to suspend like these 2, and then say that these 2 can't suspend or evolve. If I want to do it that way. I could do this, and I could kill Mimi and I could kill like 2 Willises, or I could kill 2 of these guys. I think the player's going to be going into this though. So I'll pay the 4. Right, we'll do these 2. And then we'll say that these can't unsuspend or evolve. And then we can kill off 2 of the rookies. At the very least. And then we can set up another blocker. that's good. We get the unsuspend. Kill off another body. We can get a D-Digimon off target, but I don't think it's worth actually going for. So we'll just go like this. We'll target that for now. And then we get our unsuspends. So we'll set up 2 more big blocker boys. And then we'll play out the thing. Okay. So far, so good. These 2 things aren't coming at us. So only got access to these. We have 2 blocker mothers for that. And we have our little dudes as well. If this guy survives, we're huge. Because we go into like Megadramon. Megadramon takes out like a Willis. Then we go into Blackwall. Blackwall takes out the other Willis and something else. Like, we'll just absolutely shred through the Tamers. And I think we're in a good enough spot where, like, it's going to be maybe a bit difficult for them to board wipe us. Okay. They do have that rapid again. How many times have we seen that rapid so far? Twice. Or no, 3 times. So that's the 3rd one. They've only got 1 more of that rapid. Probably their nastiest rapid. Okay. That's annoying, because that means they do get to board wipe us. But it is what it is. We've got our 2 blockers. We're currently safe. We are currently safe. Maybe evolving into the Metal Kabu was like just hoping for too much. Well, we have to block. If they have a Mega Gargo in hand, I guess they have game, because they'll just Evo and get the unsuspend. So we're also kind of hoping they don't have the Mega Gargo. This matchup's pretty rough, actually. I think if we were on the better version, we might have more play, because these would be good hybrid cards, not this thing. And I'm still really not sure I'm enjoying this card. We have to just block this or we lose the game. And now we find out if they have Mega Gargo. If they have Mega Gargo, they win. Yeah, they do. Okay. That's fine. That's all good. These things happen. Okay. One last game of the Tamer Hate build. Again, this one, we're mostly running this just to see how we feel about the other hybrid package. And so far, I'm not feeling good about it. Maybe I just need to change my playstyle. Maybe I can get it to work. But I'm sort of enjoying it at the moment. Okay. Opening pretty rough, but we have play. It's tough because we have the tamers to set up and we have a medieval gallant to like get us out of trouble. So I think I'll keep this. We just don't have Shotos. Okay, we're up against some kind of Mirage build. Some sort of Galaxy build, sorry, not Mirage. We'll see if this is like the newer one or not. Yeah, this is fine. We can just double set up tamers. I've had a cold for like 2 weeks. I have a perpetual cold. It's pretty rough, dude. It sucks. I would love to wait to stream until I didn't have a cold, but I feel like that it never ends. It never ends. The life of the sick child, dude. Okay. He's got a Hexablow in there. Well, my previous build, when I saw this in Nationals, I was able to beat this. But it was a close game. This build, I don't know. This build, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be that good. I mean, this guy, Hard Slime, if I can find a Shoto, is nice. Because he won't be able to remove it easily. I'll take it. If he Hexablows that, he's not Hexablowing a Shoto. And we know that the other one of the other Hexablows at least is at like near the bottom of the deck. I think we just slam this. We're not currently in a super scary spot. We don't find Shoto, so let's deck bottom these. I mean, it sucks because these are like the good hybrids, but if we're just gonna draw into nothing, then these don't really do anything for us. Oh my god. I'm gonna get the Blast Digivolve if I wish. Do I want to? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just stop Ko and Sayo from popping off, because it's possible he can build like a completely new stack just off Ko Sayo. This will also stop any like Garbu Bond acing or anything crazy like that he might have. We're not gonna block though, we're just gonna let the check through. Very aggressive. I mean, the hope would be that it would somehow die. Obviously, with plus 2k, that's a bit harder for us to achieve because we only have the Crimson Aces that could kill it, I believe, in the deck right now. Because this isn't the build with like Quartz and Death X, so. Okay, hard playing Dynamon. But that does confirm he's on like the newer list with the Dynamons, so that's nice. We can go for 3-4. That chooses all of our memory, but at least it draws cards. We also have this play, which goes 6 plus 8, which gets us to 12, 14. Okay, so we could kill the Hexablow. We can kill the Hexablow. But is that how we want to do this? This means we can't be deleted by effects. So we gain some protection, but we can be bounced. We can de-digivolve the Hexa, which I'm not entirely sure is even the best play here, because then they might get access to like something else that's nasty. But we're currently staring down the barrel of games, so we have to do something. We don't have an ace. We want an ace. Okay, I think we Evo, just on the off chance that we draw in something really nice. But we didn't draw in something really nice. God, we've been fucked up. I think all we can do here is just blow up the Hexablow and pray that that's enough. Why can't I suspend this? Very strange. Well, hopefully I can alliance with it, because that's how I'm going to get rid of this, if possible. Oh, I can suspend it with that, though. Alright, weird. Delete this. Vortex. I better be able to alliance with you, buddy. Okay, thank God. At least we can alliance with him. Yeah, we'll skirt the Satsuki out before the check goes through. Okay. It's funny because he's doing the exact same thing I do with the Imperial deck here, but he's using the other engine, like the Mirage engine. But the reason I think Imperial makes for a better engine is because your level 5s are all blue-green, so everything can evo on every level 5, whereas in this build, you have this for the blue side, and then you have like a red one for the red side. And I feel like that just means that you're inherently going to be brickier, because like you're always hoping you have the right level 5 at the right time. I think this engine is technically more memory efficient and is like has crazier like high roll potential, but I think for consistency I think the Imperial engine just works better when you start adding these cards in, because like they're using the fact that the two really good new cards are part red, but I'm using the fact that they're part green, because we're running like a blue, you know, they're blue-red, mine blue-green, but Dynamon and Medieval, you know, we take the green part. I think it works better, personally. Okay, he's gonna bounce that. He's gonna gain like 1 memory. Oh, finally a Shoto. My kingdom for a Shoto. Okay, we have Beetlemon again, though. I could just hard slam Beetlemon to kill this, I think. We have to get more suspended Digimon on the field, though. How do we do this? How do we kill this guy without abusing the fact that the game's bugged? I mean, we could slam another Medieval. That's always an option, actually. And we could go through it with piercing to do like 3 checks as well, which I think is just nicer. So we'll do it that way. Again, why can't I select my Medieval Gallon here? Okay, he's surrendered anyway. He sees the writing on the wall. He sees we've cleared through his board again. We got it. We got it, baby. Well, I think good games today. Shame about little technical difficulties in the middle, but happy with those. Couple of losses, which that's fine. These are where they are. We had like a brick. We had like a genuine loss with the source right at the beginning in the other stream before we got crashed, which was rough. That was pure Digimon. We definitely need to like figure out the deeper interactions on that deck, because I think if we'd have been a bit more patient, we probably would have fared better. Then this deck, we lost to Rapid, which was a rough game. That was a very rough game. But I think we could have, again, had better play if we'd have been a bit patient. Instead of trying to go for the funny, like, haha, I'm going to bait your Mega Gargo and then I'm going to kill it. Or de-Digivolve it. That was just kind of like, I don't know. That was silly. We shouldn't have done that. We would have been way better off just actually building stacks and like trying to achieve a win condition. But other than that, I think like, you know, it wasn't terrible. I think it would have been nice if we could have found some more medievals during the game, or like a Crimson Ace would have been big. Could have popped like a lot of that shit. But it's not the end of the world. Them having so much DP reduction makes this matchup really hard, and if we don't set up like a really nice early Mother Shoto wall to like check out a bunch of the chump checks, like it's just going to be very difficult. But either way, good day of testing. We should be back again next week for either two. Oh, actually, hold on. No, next week I am in the office all week, so I won't be able to do any streaming. So we're going to have another 1 week hiatus, unfortunately. Unless I can get some early pre-going to work streams in, but they would have to be like early morning. But we could try those maybe. If I can wake up at like, you know, a much more reasonable time. We could do that. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. We'll try that a couple days next week. But so far, so good. Enjoying the source a lot. Very fun deck. I'm excited to build this in real life after Saturday. We've got like a bigger like winner box tournament on Saturday, so I want to use the good version of Mother Shoto for now, just to try and get some EX8 cards, because I don't really own much from EX8 other than what I've been able to win at locals. So it'd be really nice to try and collect a lot of that set. But as soon as that's over, I'm going to borrow some Mirage Galgamons, borrow some Dynamons. I'm going to throw this together, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this deck. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you next. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one.